Let's look at some more of my favorite adventure game Easter eggs. This time I'm going to focus on some Star Wars and Indiana Jones related Easter eggs, both from LucasArts adventure games, but also others. The Day of the Tentacle has a myriad of Star Wars references. I really like using the word myriad. From a Stormtrooper helmet in the Green Tentacle's room to the Darth Vader poster. Also, the number you have to call in order to order a diamond is 1-800-STAR-WARS. Curse of Monkey Island has a very low-key reference, as LeChuck's ship, seen at the game's beginning, is called the Death Starfish. However, Escape from Monkey Island actually has far more obvious Star Wars references. Roaming around the Mist of Time swamps, you might encounter an X-Wing in the swamp, in reference to The Empire Strikes Back. Similarly, JoJo Jr.'s first words to Guybrush in response to his disbelief at meeting a talking monkey are the words, "That is why you fail," which is what Yoda tells Luke. And when Guybrush is spooked off the edge of the cliff at the end of the game, he's begging for help from various characters, including Jar Jar and George, both in reference to Episode 1 and George Lucas himself. Going back to Secret of Monkey Island, while not strictly a Star Wars reference, fans have for many years believed that the bridge troll is supposed to be George Lucas, as he bears a fading resemblance to him. As well, people have postulated that he uses the Force to summon his club back to him, even though it's just obviously the reversed animation. The details are a little unclear, however for the HD updated special edition, the troll's unmasked face was made to resemble Lucas a lot more clearly. The Finnish adventure game, Alien Incident, borrows pretty liberally from Star Wars as well. Not only is the text in a galaxy far, far away shown at the start, long sections of dialogue also directly reference Star Wars, such as Albert's conversation with the alien prison guard, referencing Vader's taunts from Return of the Jedi, replacing sister with nephew. When the boss kills Captain Needless, this is a reference to Captain Nita from The Empire Strikes Back. Also, Yodel references both A New Hope's, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time, line, as well as The Empire Strikes Back's I am your father line, though replacing father with grandfather. And now for Indy. The line, I'm selling these fine leather jackets, appeared in The Secret of Monkey Island and was actually recycled from Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade adventure game, which appeared the year earlier. Another removed Easter egg, originally only found in the demo version of The Secret of Monkey Island, had Guybrush briefly turn into Indy when trying to pick up the cup at the Voodoo Lady's home, although the game still features the line, "Now this is a carpenter's cup," in reference to The Last Crusade. Another line from The Last Crusade is seen when Guybrush is confronted by Shinetop about stealing the idol of many hands, and Guybrush can present the excuse that it belongs in a museum, in reference to the opening scene of the movie. In the scene where you replace the book on Governor Fett's stomach, Guybrush is clearly emulating the opening scene of Raiders of the Lost Ark. The Indiana Jones theme also plays briefly in Monkey Island 2 when Guybrush attempts to swing to the treasure chest on Pinky Island after thinking he's finally found the treasure of Big Whoop. And Indy's whip is also for sale at the antique store on Booty Island. When George finds the Neo-Templar Klausner's body in Broken Sword in the Syrian cave, his clothes are clearly supposed to be modeled after Indiana Jones. In Runaway 2, Dream of the Turtle, going down into the caves, Brian will find a corpse crushed under a boulder with a fedora laying on top, which hides a large tarantula underneath. An obvious nod to the boulder scene from Raiders of the Lost Ark. Those were the Easter eggs this time. I'm TheHande, and see you on the next one. From LucasArts adventure games, but also others. The Day of the Tentacle. And when Guybrush is spooked off the edge of the cliff at the end of the game, he's